Well, good morning. It's the day after my annual color tour cruise. And yesterday on the cruise, I had a couple of people say, hey, your daughter's gas tank looks like it's hanging really low. Oh boy. So, sure enough, we got home after the cruise and took a look under here. The tank is hanging below the axle. And that ain't right. So, thankfully, called around, and randomly enough, O'Reilly Auto Parts stocked FJ Cruiser fuel tank straps. So I was able to run and grab those last night before they closed. And that's my project of the morning this morning. So let's get to work. So I have this idea of what I think I can do. What I think I can do is remove this factory plastic skid plate thing that they have over the tank. Then I'm going to put a block of wood on my jack the tank to push it up to hold it into place, and then replace the straps with it held up. So sounds easy enough. Thankfully the vehicle sits decently high off the ground. So I guess I need to grab some sockets and see if we can get to work. Well, so far, the first two nuts on the forward gas tank strap, I put my little 3/8 Milwaukee impact gun on the 12mm nut, and they spun right off. However, the outside one, on the back strap, not so good. Be careful not to try to keep spinning it. You don't want to rub a hole through the tank because it's plastic. Fun. So here's part of the rear strap. I was able to get the pin out, get the rest of the skid plate down, and now we can get a jack under there, get the tank held up into place where it goes, and then we'll work on getting the remainder of that rear strap out, get that one replaced, and then we'll do the front one. All right, so here's the remainder of the rear strap. We'll see if we can get that bolt off up there, and with any luck, hey boy, wish me luck. And hallelujah. So the 14mm headed bolt that was holding that, I loosen it until it feels like it's getting tight, and then I tighten it and just keep working it back and forth with the Milwaukee gun, trying to not let it like hammer really hard for a long time against when it feels tight either direction, to try and break the rust loose from the threads as it comes. And yeah, I mean, I had to go in and out with it a half a dozen times, but eventually it just spun right out. Now it spins in and out nice and easy. You do it with your fingers. So the inside of the strap is held in with a pin, and I didn't even think to ask if this thing came with new pins. Huh. Oh no, this isn't the right strap. It doesn't have the pin on the inside. Guess I'm going back to O'Reilly's. So unfortunately, I got the wrong stuff. So the part number is correct according to their website. However, the tank straps are not. The straps have this kind of a flat T end, which seems to be pretty common, like GM stuff, and just a flat flange on the end. The Toyota strap actually has like a hole in the end that you put up there and a pin goes through. And then the other end has kind of a little flippy hinge type deal where your bolt goes in. So I'm headed back to O'Reilly's. Hey, this is no discredit to the guys there. I mean, the part number on the package is correct. So if you didn't know what you were looking at, and I didn't take the original one with me, it's just one of those things, you know? Dang it. Well, super nice guys, super apologetic. And thank God they had another pair in stock, the correct pair. So now we're on our way to go home, put them in. The correct new strap and the rubber insulator swapped over from the old strap. We can get to putting this back in. So this goes back up in there. There's a pin that goes through there, like a little cotter pin on the other end. And then this end gets bolted back into that 14 millimeter bolt we took out. No big deal. With pinning the other end back into place, then you got to pull this around and try and get that bolt started, which, yeah, that can be a pain. I mean, I made sure I wiggled the tank and got it lined up and the best I can. Just gonna have to do a little fighting with this thing here and see if I can get it up in there. I may end up moving my block and my jack back under the strap to help push on that. And boom, just like that. Pin, new strap, bolt back in. Both of them are done. Not too bad of a job once you got the right parts in your hand.